Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the San Francisco 49ers. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They will be led out by the second overall pick back in 2016. Hard to believe he's already in his 4th season, Carson Wentz.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. And a quick look now at the offense for the 49ers.
Christian Kirk's speed demands that we keep eyes on him anytime he's on the field. Had a nice rookie season 2018. Unfortunately, ended it on the IR with a broken foot in December. Looking to regain his form and run those deep routes that terrorize defenses.
And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a second straight play. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Shotgun now for Wentz. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And a peek now at the offense for Cleveland.
DeAndre Hopkins was named All-Pro for the first time in 2017, and really don't have to do much but look at the statistics to know why. 4 touchdown grabs in 2016. Jumped that up to 13 in 2017. That led all NFL receivers. Also added in 96 catches and close to 1,400 yards. DeAndre Hopkins' ability to get free in the secondary is a marvel, mainly because of head fakes and body control.
Well, look now at the defensive starting lineup for the 49ers. It's quite a unit, number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
third down is a key down in any game you play, and third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the pass.
Now 49er pressure, and they get it. It's blocked. An early special teams wake-up call there, their first drive, and they have the punt block.
And obviously they were giving the ball up, but that's not the way it's supposed to conclude. That ball's supposed to be downfield, better field position for your defense to work off of. Instead, you've given up a momentum play, and now you've got the other side excited.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. A look now at the defensive starters for Cleveland. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. The Browns drive about to get started. But clearly that was a design play. I just don't know that it was the right design. Your holder to have him pick it up and kind of be the power guy trying to run through the middle. Everything has to go right for that to work.
You mean you weren't relying on just great blocking to get him through? You kind of think maybe he can help make his own way if he's an actual running back instead of the holder? Yeah, I thought the same thing.
On 2nd down, it's Ingram. Ingram's got the first down and more. 22 yards there, a first down.
Let's go, boys, bring it up.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
56, check 56.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On 2nd and 9, Wentz setting up the screen here. It's Barber. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. The former Florida Gator, Jordan Scarlett, the rookie with the carry. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13, Wentz. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This one into the hands of Burton.
A gain of only a yard.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, and it's 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. Second down, here's an option right. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Back at the 21-yard line.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. He'll find Barber out of the backfield. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. White now to return. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. He's got him in, complete. It's Julian Edelman. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6-yard pickup.
And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside when one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch.
Mahomes firing complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Mahomes. And brought in by the tight end Cook. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Ingram. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
56. Stop your whining.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Cook with a first down and much more. And this is Cook with a grab. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. They go play action here on first down toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back to the running game, it's Ingram. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Mark Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Second effort there, he was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Browns 7. 49ers.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working from the gun, Wentz. And that's going to be intercepted. It's the all-pro safety, Derwin James. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
A gain of 15. And the Browns first down.
Ingram again, a first down carry. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
After the penalty, it's Ingram. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
And it's 3rd down.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it and brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Is good. Makes the score Browns 10.
So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Just a lone field goal for him so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They will start the drive with Scarlett, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing now is Wentz. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Back him up, back him up.
By Jarrell Casey.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
54's Mike. Check.
They'll run on 1st down. Ingram, and they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
56. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
A 3-yard pickup.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. It's caught by OBJ. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And off the crossbar, no good.
Here we go.
A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. And this score will stay right where it is. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
They'll run it with Scarlett. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Mike 57. And come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on.
Coleman. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
Now Scarlett. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Jordan Scarlett, the ball carrier. The tackle made by Michael Pierce.
Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Trey Burton, his 1st touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
The extra point up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold it.
On 2nd and inches, Mahomes. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Mahomes now on first down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack. All tied up at 10. 2 minutes left in the first half. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. On third down, Mark Ingram. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Drew Kaiser now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front. Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. And his throw is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Wentz toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Peyton Barber was the intended target, but now it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Got a man open, it's Wims. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. It's caught, Humphreys. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Wentz now 9 of 17 through the air. Now Wentz. He's got Burton here. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing his Wentz. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes as his guys are able to regain the lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 17-10 score. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So that PI call will give them one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. On play action, it's Mahomes. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Out comes this offense again, led by Trey Burton. And what can they do to better account for him? Because they haven't accounted for him well so far, as we see here on your screen.
They may have to drop coverages they haven't run so far. They may have to create something on the fly because he's beaten everything. And when you watch this game unfold, you keep thinking to yourself, is it 2 men, 3 men, maybe even a 4th guy may have to go and account for him. But right now, he's shredding the defense.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now Wentz. Open man is Kirk, complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. So possession goes over here on the punt. And now the Browns coming out on the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Offense.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Now a play fake here on first down. It's caught. Beckham. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Come on now, let's go.
A good pickup there, a 22. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And this is Cook with a grab. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. He finds his target, Beckham, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. Now it's Mahomes again. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he finds Cook. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Ingram. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mark Ingram with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And once again, the Browns are back in front. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
But now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's Mark Ingram who caps it off with a touchdown run. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They will run again with Coleman. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage with a flag down here to boot.
Offense.
So they may back up further.
Go.
So that one will be accepted. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now it's Lindsey. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Wentz going to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Kayvon Webster on the defensive side able to get a hand in.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
At their own 29-yard line.
So here are the Browns to take over. They got the victory last week. That was against the Baltimore Ravens, and they have the lead here as well. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time, but it's going to be second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. That'll be complete to Cook. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. Now here's Mahomes. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Big stop, let's go.
And again, it's Mahomes. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Ingram. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. It's caught by OBJ. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Zerline now for the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Browns 27.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
somewhere
something else.
else, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
From the 27, Wentz, his throw incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wentz. And that is incomplete.
Wentz's pass intended for Christian Kirk. Incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 35 yards that time on the punt.
Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
First down, Browns.
He's checking. Crash.
On first down, It's Ingram, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
First down. Rip left, rip left.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
It's our time. It's our time.
And a 20th carry now for Ingram. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Second and 5 now. Mahomes. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Squeeze, double.
Draw play. Ingram now. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Again, 13 yards. First down.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he's got it. And he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal. Second down and goal. Mahomes. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So third and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Mahomes to throw once more. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They'll run the draw with Barber. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, there's almost no doubt about the play call there on 3rd down and long. You figure they're going to throw the football. I've got to give a little credit to the offense for taking a little bit of a chance there, running the draw, hoping to catch them off guard, but the defense was ready.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
A gain of 14. And the Browns first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was trying to go back to Edelman, and now it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On the counter, Ingram. The former Maryland Terp, Jermaine Carter Jr. had the tackle.
Jermaine Carter on the stop.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. His fifth catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. This is Ingram. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Ingram. He will push his way down to about the 14. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Check Mike 54.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Check the out.
And
Check
it's
the out.
third down.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. And that will be incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
On first down, Wentz. Open man is Kirk, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Throwing on first is Wentz. He gets it to Humphries. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on second down. Wentz, he rifles one that's intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now Wentz to try again after the pick six. This one complete to Coleman. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 36-yard line.
Here's Wentz to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 43. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wentz now to throw. He's got Burton here. First down San Francisco. The pickup 14 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
49er first down.
Shotgun now for Wentz. This one into the hands of Burton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
That's another 49er first down.
From the red zone now, Wentz. Got a man open. It's Wims. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. This goes to Barber, the running back. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up 3rd down. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's going to be met at about the 43. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49ers' 43-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Ingram. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Browns first down.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
First down, Cleveland.
56. Check Mike, check Mike. Come on, baby.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Browns, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.